Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another week in the life of running our dealership, NG Supercars.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and this is our dealership, NG Supercars. And we've got a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be a really busy week, and I'm going to be gone for a lot of the week, so I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But we're going to show you everything that's going on in the shop, buying and selling cars, working on cars, flying out to go look at cars, trying to buy more cars. Yeah, it's a tough market right now. It is actually very interesting to see how quickly cars are selling right now. The last few cars that we've gotten have sold in hours upon our acquisition. It's insane. Let's start off with just telling you everything that's in the shop, what's going on. But before I get into it, real quick, go check out our main channel, Normal Guy Supercar, if you haven't already. This is our vlog channel and our Thursday night live channel. So every Thursday, well, every first and third Thursday of the month, we have our Thursday Night Live, 8 p.m. Central. So we'd appreciate if you guys subscribe, get notified. Geez, I can't talk today. It's one of those days. It's Monday. Things are messing me up. I haven't booted up fully. We had a long weekend. Lots of stuff went on. And I still have like 800 emails to answer. Not literally, but I probably have about 150 and a couple phone calls and some other stuff. Well, do me a favor, again, like I said, like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out normalguysupercar.com, there you can buy parts and services from us, and of course, NG Supercars, our dealership website. Okay, what is the status of the shop? All right, this car just got converted, and the next thing that we're gonna do is remove the dashboard. So the dash is getting refinished, and so this thing's gonna be awesome when it's done. It's gonna look really nice. It's gonna be a manual. We took care of a lot of service on it. It's had a lot of work it done. Yeah. I can't wait. This car is going to be epic. That car is ours. It is actually for sale, but the bumper got damaged in shipping. So we sent out the bumper, and it's being painted, and actually that big box right there is its new diffuser. So instead of buying a normal diffuser, we said, screw it, upgrade, time for carbon fiber. So that is a carbon fiber diffuser that we will throw on that car as soon as we get back the bumper. And then we got to do a bunch of maintenance on it and other stuff. So yeah. Aston Martin Vanquish is for sale. This is a consignment car. It's owned by a friend of ours. Carbon fiber. Yeah. That car is sold. We are going to be converting it. Just waiting for the parts to arrive, and then we'll get started on it. Should be hopefully this week. Although I don't know if we could get started on it this week because we have so much going on. So maybe next week or week after. We got the Audi RS6 Avant. We actually have a pending deal on it. It's supposed to close as soon as I get off the camera. I have to send out some emails. Josh is the man. He just showed up. Good, because I'm getting text messages from those guys like, where's the paperwork?
I sent it to him.
Okay, well, they're texting me. Maybe I should just tell them to call you.
Why are they texting me?
I don't know. I haven't had time to answer it because we were doing a truffle shuffle. Yeah, stuff, right? This 430 is getting new variator solenoids and a new accessory belt. So we got to take care of that. It is sold. Actually, we got to get the money for that car today. That's supposed to happen today. We need to talk to him. This car is also sold. We're going to be installing a brilliant exhaust in it. It's like brilliant from Japan. Super expensive, super crazy, amazing exhaust. Stay tuned for that video. It's going to be a separate video. We'll document all that for you to, of course, get the sounds of it for you. Should be epic. Tyler's car, our friend Tyler's 48, is here also getting a Klein Inconel exhaust, which we sell on our website, normalguysupercar.com. You can use the code NGS10 and take off 10%. This 458 we just bought, and this is what I was telling you about. We bought this car last week, and it was sold in about 2 hours. Crazy. So how does that happen? Well, we have a list. So if you're interested in buying a car from us, go to ngsc.me/thelist. Fill out your information, and as soon as we have a car that we're either buying or trying to buy or are aware of that's off market or whatever, we send an email to everyone on the list whose specifications meet or are close to what we're looking for. We say, okay, here's what you're looking for. It's close. Do you want it? Make us an offer, blah, blah, blah. And that's what happened. We sent an email to a list, and it was sold real quick. Because after all, this is, oh yeah, that's a nice spec. That 458 is also sold, and we're doing some work on it. So we have to do a Apple CarPlay module installation, and we're also going to fix the NIT and AFS headlight issue. I think that's it, but Jeff's 355. Okay, story time. If you haven't already seen the video of Autotech Nick helping us figure out what was wrong with this thing, well, it kind of has a blown head gasket. So that's a problem. Very expensive fix, probably like $25,000 to repair that. Yikes. Well, we talked to Jeff about it, and I believe Jeff is going to sell it to Autotech Nick. So that's one of the other things I got to do once I get the camera set down. I got to make some phone calls and discuss that. That may happen today, and hopefully, good news about that is I told Nick that if he buys it, I'm flying up to Seattle when he's got the engine out, and we're going to come up there and watch him work on this thing, because that would be awesome. And of course, actually, Jeff was like, I'm going to do the same thing. This car is a client's car that we sold previously. It's back for a little bit of service and a warranty fix on the clutch. So we're not sure what exactly happened. The clutch master or something blew up. We're still diagnosing what's wrong with it. Yeah. And then, of course, our other client's car is getting... The brake calipers got repainted. Actually, you want to see this? They look so good. He totally made the right... I mean, I was questioning the decision on this one, but now that I'm like looking at the color, that's gonna be nice. Like it'll have a nice contrast on the silver.
A little mock-up.
Yeah, the mock-up. Look at that. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, good move. Good call. That was a great call on his part. Well, that's every car in the shop at the moment, and actually not entirely true. We have the Eternia outside, and we have a pending deal on that car as well. So at the moment, you're like, well, what the hell cars do you even have for sale? We have that 430 and the Vanquish. Oh, and we still have the Coaster Bus and the BMW X3. No, it's not posted. It's always available. It's just, I'm just hoping maybe someone's like, hey, you know what? I need a BMW X3 that's got like 90,000 miles and, it's cheap as hell. One of these days we'll take pictures of it. Okay, so the other thing I was telling you about, I am flying to Hawaii to go look at a car to buy tomorrow. I'm an idiot. I'm going to fly 10 hours out to Hawaii, stay for less than 24 hours, go look at the car, and fly back on Wednesday. But I don't get back until Thursday, so it's a red-eye overnight flight from Hawaii. Yeah, it's going to suck. I'll be gone for about 2-ish days or so. And everyone's like, I was telling people about that I'm doing this, and like, you're crazy, you should at least stay an extra day or two or whatever. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I literally want to just go out, look at the car, inspect it. If it's good, we're going to buy it, and then fly home. So I'll bring you along and film as much as I can. Hopefully they let me film at the shop. We'll see. But it's a yellow Ferrari 360, low miles, looks clean. And if we buy it, it'll take like 2 or 3 weeks to get here to the mainland. So that's the plan. That's what's going on. I'm going to go work on the computer. So we'll talk in a little bit. All right. It is... Oh, man. It's already 3:15. Dang. Today's going fast. All right. So we did the truffle shuffle. We have that car. The dashboard's going to be coming out of the gray 360 that we converted. So we had to move it over here to give it more space. Pull out the dashboard when it's between the lift arms. Not ideal. We're going to start on the brilliant exhaust of this car shortly. We did unbox it. It's glorious. It looks so good. I can't wait to hear that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Working on getting the payment for this car. We should have that done. So this car is all set and going away. We're going to do the variators soon after that. This car, we did for sure confirm is sold, or at least pending deal. Paperwork is underway and stuff. We are fixing a few things on it, little things, just oil change, that stuff, just kind of getting it so it's serviced and ready to go. But check this out. We have the yellow calipers that were repainted on the silver car installed, and I really like that. Well done, Randy. You look so excited. Oh yeah, we still got to do the stupid strappies, huh?
Yep, gotta do leather straps.
Leather straps, and then fix the oil leak on the trans.
Yeah, transmission seals.
And we got some stickies. Yeah.
We added on some stickies.
Ferrari! Hey, it's a Ferrari! It's got sticky buttons. I swear to God, every car we buy, it's like a 90% probability that there's sticky buttons. So you just live with it and you're like, yep, sticky buttons. And this is officially a deal in progress. So Jeff has decided to let it go. I think it's the best move in his case. He's had this car for like 13 years, and he just did a major like 2 years ago, and now the engine has to need a new head gasket. Oof, yeah. Valve cover gasket would be much, much more reasonable, but still a lot of money. Well, sadly, that car's gonna go away, but Nick, Autotech Nick, is actually buying that car. So congratulations to him. We will absolutely be flying up to Seattle to go see it when it's getting worked on. 100%. I am going to go visit that car. I would love to do it. I'd love to do it when it's like got the engine torn apart, and I'd love to go back when it's all done and go for a ride in it one last time. So there you go. Busy day already. Barely trying to keep up on everything. And, ooh, he's got power tools. All right, YouTube, it's about 6 o'clock. Tomorrow I fly out to Hawaii, but I don't fly out until like 4 in the afternoon, so I'm going to be able to come into the shop, get a little bit of work done in the shop in the morning, and then I will be on an airplane for 10 hours or whatever. We got some work being done on this car. Again, we just got paperwork out for it to be sold. Just got to wrap up some more stuff, working on this, working on... Jeez, we got so much stuff going on. It's hard to keep track of it all. So it'll be another busy day in the shop. And hopefully the car I go look at will be good. That's the big thing. I would really be pissed if I flew all the way out to Hawaii and it turns out the car is a piece of shit. Not that like the flight, here's the weird thing. The flights to Hawaii cost less than many of the flights we take to go look at cars. So for example, a few weeks ago, I had a last minute flight to Detroit to go look at that car for a client, and that flight was well over $1,000. I want to say it was like $1,100, maybe even $1,200. The flight to Hawaii was like $670. So I have a theory that no one really takes last minute flights to Hawaii. Like, you know, if you're going to go to Hawaii, you're going to plan it out for months. It's a big vacation. It's a lot of flying. It takes, you know, effort to get to Hawaii. It's not like flying, you know, like a 2-3 hour flight. No big deal. You're talking 6+ hours from LA. So I don't know. Maybe they just, when planes are not booked really well, going to places like Hawaii where it's all about tourism versus business, they just discount the prices. Maybe. I don't know. The plane is only like half full at this point. So I don't know. We'll see. But I used some of my Delta status stuff to get a forced upgrade because I really don't want to sit in a tiny little economy seat for 10+ hours, turn around and do it again the next day. I would be unhappy. And actually the flight back is longer because I have to go through Salt Lake City because the flight through LA was actually way more expensive for some weird reason. So, okay. So it's like 13 hours on the way home. It's 10 hours on the way out, 10 and a half. So, anyway, so I got upgraded to at least premium, whatever, not like the lie flats. And actually only one of the planes has lie flats, even though sometimes they do have lie flats. Anyway, you'll see. I'll shoot while I'm on the plane. So enough of that. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll be flying to Hawaii. All right, I just got an email. Oh, by the way, good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday. So in a few hours, I'm going to be flying out to Hawaii, which is actually going to suck. It's not one of those like, yay, we're going to Hawaii. It's like, yeah, I'm going to Hawaii. Because it's a business trip. And everyone thinks I'm crazy that I'm not spending any extra time, but whatever. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, I just got an email and I found it hilarious. I'm going to be really vague because I don't want to piss off the people who I don't want to piss off, but I don't mind pissing off the people who are pissing me off. If you know what I mean. All right, so way back in the day, I did a review of a car that is, I'm going to say, a higher caliber Ferrari. Had some prestigious history and stuff. Well, I got an email from the dealer that sold the car, I guess, or had the car. Anyway, the owner of the car sent, this is many years ago, by the way, sent the email to the guy who runs this dealership asking me to remove the video or edit out certain parts of the video because he thought it was embarrassing. Or, no, actually he said it was hurting the value of his car. He literally said that. And I'm just like, you seriously? Like, my YouTube video is harming the value of your car? I mean, okay, like, I'm not even, like, whatever. Like, the video doesn't really have any effect on our current business or the channel or anything. So I'm like, sure, I'll make it private. But I find it incredibly insulting. It's like, oh, your video is so shitty that it harms my car's value. That's literally what it says to me. It's like, wow, you produce absolute filth. It's ruining my car's value. Anyway, I find it hilarious. I guess I'm not polished enough for some individuals. And you know what? I'm not. Sorry. All right, YouTube, we are on our way to the airport to fly to Hawaii to go look at a Ferrari 360. So it's a pretty low mile car. Looks pretty good for the pictures. Like, I'm hoping it's clean. It looks You know, you never know, but so far so good. So I guess I'll be flying for the next 10 hours. Yeah, that's gonna suck, but that's all right. If we get a good car, it's all worth it. So onward to the airport. All right, well, made it through security in about 2 minutes. It's very, very empty, but the terminal is packed. I guess everyone likes the late day flights. This is unusual for me, flying out near 5 p.m. Well, this flight's at 5, the next one's at like 7. We don't get until like 9:50. But there's 5 hours of time change. Well, here we go. My flight was delayed by over an hour or so, which means now I don't get until like 11 instead of 9:30, 11 o'clock Hawaii time, which is 4 a.m. Austin time. It's gonna suck. Alright. So I'll be boarding in about 5 minutes, so I'm just walking over to the gate right now. It's gonna suck. Well, it is what it is. Alright, made it to my hotel room. It's 11:54, and they don't have like normal parking now, valet only. Whatever. It's funny, the valet parking costs as much as the rental car. Rental cars in Hawaii are cheap. It was only like $50-something. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of competition or something, but hotels were really expensive. Flights were cheap. Rental cars are cheap. Valet, very expensive. All right, I'm going to go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. We'll go check out this car. Good morning, YouTube. It's about 6:15 a.m., and I thought I'd film because there's a rainbow over the ocean. Kind of cool. That would be Waikiki Beach, I guess, or near Waikiki Beach. Well, good morning, YouTube. It's 7 a.m. here, which is about 2 p.m. back home, and it's tax day, and so I had to get up because I'm working with my tax people. Ha! Look at that, H&R Block. Oh, that's ironic. Well, we're at the Renaissance Hotel near Waikiki Beach, and you can see there's some other really big hotels in pretty much every direction, which I never really understood, like going to the beach but then being in a giant tall tower. It's a little strange. Oh, whatever. I'm not here for the beach. I'm here for a car. Yeah, there's more big hotels that way. Okay, so let's get some breakfast, and we got a while. I don't fly until like 6 p.m. tonight or something like that. It's a red eye overnight. It's gonna suck really bad. But my secret plan, well, it's not really secret. My plan to upgrade all the flights to the maximum upgrade possibility has paid off. So I used my upgrade credit things, and I got first class on the way out because they didn't have Delta One, which is their lie flat stuff. The plane that we flew was a narrow body A321neo, so it didn't have them. But on the way back, we're flying a 767, and it's got the lie flats. So I got upgraded to that, and I'll actually be able to like sleep laying down. That'll be nice, because otherwise I don't think I'd get really any sleep, or at least nothing great. So we land in Salt Lake City at like 6 a.m. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm just working on the computer, getting some stuff done. Oh, look, they've got nice little balconies. I wish I had a balcony. Oh, look, there's... Oh, is this the same... This is the same building. I guess there's a deck or something like that. It looks rainy. Definitely been raining. All right, this is hilarious. I was Googling where the place I was supposed to go look at the car. I thought I booked a place that was far away from it, and I was going to have to drive. But it is literally across the street. Like... That's the entire distance. I can walk there. I'm an idiot. I should have realized that I could have done that. All right, it's a little after 9 a.m. Grab some breakfast, and I'm going to go actually walk over and inspect this car. So I'll try and film a little bit, and I guess I'll finish up doing that early, and then I don't know, maybe I'll drive to the beach or a park or something and just chill because my flight's not till like, actually I looked up, I think it doesn't leave until like 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Alright. Let's go over this puppy. Alright, drove the 360, running the codes, just looking at stuff, making sure everything's happy. Gonna read the clutch life and do some other checks. We'll do that real quick. Clutch life. Drives nice. They put in a Challenger TCU. Definitely cleaned up a bunch of stuff. Hasn't had a major in 3 years, so needs a major, needs tires. That's the big things. Let's see how the clutch is. It's 68% worn. Ideally get a clutch with a conversion. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. 360. Got paint chip. Otherwise, that's probably it for the bumper. Needs a polish. Scratch right there. A little bit loose. There's a paint bubble right there. Otherwise, a little tiny scrape on the wheel. And the back of the car is pretty much all good. That wheel's good. Even the trim, only a tiny little bit of flaking paint there. Is that a scuff? A little tiny scuff right there. Pretty good condition. I think it'll work. I had to get a Hawaiian shirt on and come to the beach because, I mean, I'm in Hawaii, for God's sake. I'm not that dumb. Yes, it's still all business, but, you know, I'm going to take at least 30 seconds and come to the beach and see the ocean wearing my F40 Hawaiian shirt. Alright, let's get in the airport. Back to the mainland. Alright, it's 5:15 a.m. I made it. I'll talk in a minute. Now I know why it's called a red-eye flight. Anyway, they have showers at Sky Club, so I am going to take a shower. It's going to feel glorious. Alright, got a shower, went to the other Sky Club because this is where my gate is. And grab some food and fly home. Yay. I'm so tired. Alright, YouTube, we made it back to Austin. I'm exhausted. I slept a lot on the planes. I'm not on my A game today, but I'm gonna do my best to at least have a little bit of productivity for the rest of the day. It's about noon here. One thing that sucks about the Austin airport is it's way over capacity. So what happens is your flight lands and then you sit on the tarmac because there's no gates available. That has happened a lot lately. Probably about a third of the flights that come in, we land early and they're like, hey, we landed early and there's no gate. So we're gonna sit here. So today we landed over a half an hour early. I was like, yay, this is great. And then we sat there for like 45 minutes. And so we actually ended up at the gate late because there was such a delay getting to our gate. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. It's stuff that you just gotta expect with air travel, especially dealing with Austin right now. But we're on our way to the shop. Let's see what's going on. If you're watching this on Normal Guy Premium and you don't know about Normal Guy Supercar, go subscribe to Normal Guy Supercar. There you go. All right, you guys, let's get to the shop and get some shit done. All right, back at the shop. Apparently, our friend John's car had some sort of serious problem with the axles or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to get shipped out for our Tail of the Dragon trip this weekend. So he is having us try and do like an emergency fix or inspection or figure out what the hell's gone and or figure out what the hell's wrong. I can't talk. And, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to fix it today. So that's a bummer. We have some of the money for that one. Should have the money, rest of the money today. We got paid for that car. So Jeff's car is officially going to Nick. Autotech Nick Congratulations. We have to wait for Jeff to drop off the other parts, and then we're going to swap out the exhaust on it. It's a long story. Well, anyway, there's a couple cars outside, so the shop is extremely full right now. And I'm doing computer stuff. All right, YouTube, it's 3:30. I'm going to go home and take a nap because we got the live stream tonight. And I am just so exhausted. I'm definitely not on my A game. So I will see you guys in the live stream again on Normal Guy Premium. It's premium, but it's free. And we'll see you guys later tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning, YouTube. We have a guest here this morning. Moses, what are you doing here? You're going to mop the floor with your belly and your ears? That's actually why we brought him here. We needed to clean the floors, and so we're just going to clean his ears and then attach some Swiffer sweepers to his ears, and it's supposed to be good as new. Well, it'd been forever since I brought him to the shop, and everyone's like, we should bring Moses to the shop. So I'm going to bring him to the shop and see how annoying he is here today. Because it is a little bit of a pain in the ass, because he will follow you everywhere you go.
It's okay.
And then lick you in your face if you're laying on the ground.
That might.
Yeah.
If he tries to climb on top of me,
He will definitely do that. If you lay on the ground, he will be on you. Well, we got stuff to do today. I don't know what. I'm going to regroup in a minute. I got to get some computer stuff done. We have the Audi RS6 is getting picked up sometime between 11 and 1. And we're going to try and fix some more cars. What a lazy basset hound. You think you own this place, don't you? What you doing? All right, YouTube, we're going to try and get the AC fixed on the Eternia. We have a new AC compressor. So we think the AC compressor did die. So, you know, it blew the fuse. It had the messed up wire. We heard the compressor clicking on and off. And we checked it, and it's still out of charge, and it was not blowing cold. So we think, just whatever, let's just put a new compressor in it. That way we can just solve that. And Randy's sitting over here laughing at all the hardware that I threw in it. I'm curious how messed up. Did I shave any? Oh, I shaved this one a little.
There's a section of these ones.
Oh, dang.
That got.
These got scraped. Yeah, these were digging in some asphalt. Okay. All right. I mean, actually, it's about the same. I didn't scrape that much.
Most of the same.
I mean, this is the same.
This is like.
That was already like that.
I know.
Yeah. You know, it is what it is.
She's living her best life.
Dude, I'm telling. So we took it to the Ferrari Club drive the other weekend, drove the shit out of it, and it was hilarious because almost everyone there was loving the car. Like, dude, that's so awesome. 103,000 miles. You could drive the piss out of it, and who cares? They're just like, yeah, that's great. Like, you know, all these people are like, oh, Ferrari people are so uptight. They're gonna be all like, fuck that car. It's, you know, got panel gaps and it's shitty. No, dude, they're all like, this is awesome. Like, this is great. You can just drive this car guilt-free. Exactly. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite Ferraris. You can just flog it. Who cares? Send it, right? Oh, and hi, Mo. Oh, you good boy. You good boy. Yeah. You good boy. Yeah. Just chilling, huh? You good boy. All right, YouTube. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday. We're gonna go home, and that will be the end of this vlog. This week in life of running our dealership. So, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Of course, go watch our main channel, Normal Guys Supercar. We do appreciate you guys' support. Go to normalguysupercar.com where you can buy parts and services, and NG Supercars, the dealership website. We're going to be sending that guy out to go to the tail of the dragon. So we're going to go flog that thing on the tail of the dragon. Just replace the AC compressor. The AC on this thing just keeps giving us all the troubles. First, way back in the day, we had to redo the proxy alignment. Then something else went wrong. Oh, you know what? It was the one of the cables got messed up. So then we fixed the other cable just recently. Then it popped the fuse. Then on the way home, the AC compressor itself finally died. So it just keeps going out, having all these issues, whatever. So anyway, it's fixed. It's blowing cold. We have AC for the tail of the dragon. It's supposed to get picked up tomorrow and be on its way. I'm going to call it good. I'm going to go home, and we'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to be doing a lot of cool car stuff. You're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet. Oh, good doggy. Yeah, you're a good dog. Oh, yeah, you need the rubs. Oh, the belly needs the rubs. Oh, yeah. That's a good boy.